Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make these sugar cookies shaped like mason jars for a wedding. And first we sifted 2 cups of all-purpose flour with 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of table salt. I'm using sea salt here. And then set it aside, and in the bowl of a stand mixer put in 1 stick of softened unsalted butter and cream it together with 1 cup of regular white sugar and cream them together for at least 3 minutes until they're light and fluffy. Then you want to add in 1 whole egg, also left to room temperature, and beat for 1 minute. And then add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla and continue to mix for an additional minute. Then we want to slowly add in the dry ingredients. I put in a 1/2 cup at a time. And once done, pack in plastic wrap and store in the refrigerator for 45 minutes minimum. And then roll out sections at a time. I like to roll out half the batch, and you roll it out to 1/8 inch thick. You can roll the scraps up to 2 more times. Cut out with mason jar shaped cookie or any shape you want. And I got this mason jar cookie at bedbathandbeyond.com. Then I like to tap the edges to smooth them out to give a more professional look. And then put them on a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper or a silk pat mat or silicone mat and place in the refrigerator for a minimum of 15 minutes. Then bake them at 325 for 8 to 10 minutes, just until the edges are golden brown. Let cool on the baking sheet for 3 minutes before transferring them to a wire rack. The next day I went ahead and I decorated them. You take 5 cups of confectioner sugar sifted, 3 tablespoons of meringue powder, and 5 to 8 tablespoons of cold water, and then food coloring of your choice. You want to create a border with a number 2 round piping tip in a piping bag. Make sure that the tip doesn't touch the cookie. You want to hold it above the cookie and let the icing flow as you drape it along just inside the edge all around. And when you get back to the beginning, then you can start filling in the body of the cookie with more icing. This is called flowing. You don't have to fill in every square inch with the piping bag, but you want to make sure you get enough in there that it will eventually fill up. Now take a toothpick and you're going to fill in all of the blank spaces. I also take this opportunity to actually push the edges around the lip of the jar to create that pretty edge. I then gently tap the cookie on the table to level it out and get out some of the air bubbles, but I actually like that rustic look. Now you're going to let them harden overnight and make another batch of icing with no food coloring to create the chalk. As you can see here, you do the same thing where you don't touch the icing to the cookie, and we're going to create the threads of the jar I didn't go all around the edge, I just did that top white part. And then I went ahead and I personalized with the bride and groom's initials. I just used regular standard straight letters. And then when I was done, I wrapped them in treat bags and tied jute around them, and then we gave them out as favors and dessert. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, click subscribe so that you can join the family. And share this with anyone you think may enjoy making these cookies, or at least watching how it's done. As always, you take care. God bless. We'll see you next time. Bye.